So, we're back. Butlins, Bognor, July 2024. I thought I'd do another video following up the one which I've done in May, which I just want to say I am absolutely shocked and stunned for the 3.6 thousand views it's had in 2 months. Cheers for that, appreciate that. I'm going to do another video, another walk around video. It's going to be more or less the same as the one I've done in May, but I'm just going to tweak it and just do a few amendments to it. What I am going to do at the end of the video is I'm going to add on, when I edit it, I'm going to add on a couple of extra bits, hopefully 360 walk around of centre stage and Reds. I will add that onto the end of this video, which hopefully will be informative for anyone who hasn't been here before. Just give you an idea. I will also do Studio 36, internal walk around of Studio 36 as well, which I believe we're going to do a visit. Sorry about that, phone's playing up. We will be doing a visit on Thursday night, so I will be able to do sort of hopefully a 360 walk around of Studio 36 as well. So I'm just going to start off where I started the other one. I just want to throw out a massive thanks to a couple of people in particular for viewing the last one I've done in May and giving me a bit of feedback, and that is the absolute legend Natalie Casey and her husband Andy. Thanks guys for watching it, taking time out with your busy schedules. Really appreciate it. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do another walkabout. As I said, it's going to be more or less the same as the first one I've done in May, with 1 or 2 amendments, and as I said, the additions I'm going to add on at the end, hopefully at some point. So here we go. So I'm just walking around to the seaside gate, which used to be known as Staff Gate back in the day by obviously the staff. Just going to walk around now. It does take you onto the seafront. It takes you up to the prom. You jump on the train. It's about £1.50, £2 a trip, I think, something like that. So just going to walk around to the Staff Gate, turn around and walk back. As I said, it's going to be more or less exactly the same as the other one, except for a couple of amendments. The outside Studio 36, as you may know, Studio 36 went up a couple of years ago, and on that plot where Studio 36 is, used to be the old plot of the old swimming complex. There's now a brand new swimming complex. Bit of a discretion on how much it cost. Just prior to it opening a few years ago, I was told it cost 50 mil. I've been corrected. It was 40 mil. But what's 10 mil between mates, eh? Right, so anyway, there's your Staff Gate. There's your sea entrance that takes you up to the prom. You can walk into town, walk up to the pier, etc, etc. So these on the left. So these were once upon a time self-catering. I mentioned this in the other video. These were back in the day self-catering units. So they've gone from, they are now top of the range gold apartments. So they've gone from the cheap of the cheap to the most expensive. So I'm just walking through. That entrance I just pointed out, Seaside Gate, is also the day visitors entrance exit as well. I think it's about 15 to 18 quid adults for a day ticket, I think, something like that. So we're just going to walk around. I will shut up in a minute. Sorry, Nat, I'm nattering on. So these, as I said, were self-catering apartments. They're now top of the shop, top of the range apartments, gold apartments, I believe. And yeah, might give it a go one day. Why not? So this time round, last time we was in the Ocean Hotel, and we had the hotel dining plan, etc. The hotel was actually brilliant, the room was absolutely brilliant. As I mentioned on the other video, I wasn't over happy with the hotel food plan or the food in general. It's the hotel, sorry, it's the restaurant in the hotel, which I think was called Kaleidoscope. Wasn't over impressed with the food, if I'm honest. We had a couple of days, breakfast was cold. I think an evening where the evening meal weren't all that brilliant, but hey ho, we cracked on with it, and we're still here to tell the tale. So I'm just walking through the gold apartments, round to the newest of the hotels, which went up about 19 years ago or thereabouts. Those of you who are not aware, you've got 3 hotels on camp. This one we're coming round to is probably the second newest or the newest of the 3. The newest of the 3. It's a bit of a beast. Yeah, again, all the hotels have got their own restaurants, own bars, which anyone can use apparently, so you're not stuck with noisy seagull. Yeah, so I'm going to stop babbling for 5 minutes, and you've taken the grounds and the hotel. Just one other thing, it is a bit windy today, so if there's a lot of wind coming through, it ain't my fault. So, just over on the right, we've got the Deck restaurant. Now, this is one of the premium food restaurants. So if you go self-catering, you got a choice. You can either go normal self-catering food, or you can go premium. Premium's a little bit more expensive, yes, but my experience with the premium dining plan, and it is a few extra quid, you do get, in my opinion, you get a lot more choice, and quality of food's better and all, so there's no drama with that one. So just on the left, through the trees and the bush, is the lines of traditional chalets. I will have a walk around one or two of the lines a little bit later. Just give you an idea, and might bring back some memories for some people, who knows. So we're just coming round to one of the entrances to the skyline. As I previously mentioned, the roof is grotty. It does need a change, it does need a new roof. So hopefully that's on the cards somewhere along the line.
Yeah, so at least walking around here.
So, one of the entrances to Skyline. I will probably finish off the video in there, like I did the other one. I'll finish off in there at some point. There's a restaurant there, the Firehouse restaurant. I ain't tried it. We might try it this week. We're self-catering this week. Just a little bit of an experiment we're trying. So we haven't gone for any dining plan whatsoever, so we're going to do a self-catering. We are coming back in November. We're already booked, can't keep away. We are coming back in November. To be honest with you, cheap is not the word. Yet again, we're going to go for self-catering again in November. Which makes the break sort of stupidly cheap. Just a footnote on that, if you are here on a break, and it is advertised everywhere as well, if you book another holiday while you're here, you will get another 5% off. So if you're already a Premier Club member, you get your 5% Premier Club plus 5% off for booking it while you're here. So just could be a little footnote to bear in mind. So the crazy golf course, yeah, it's always been on this plot. It has been revamped on a few occasions. It's looking good. Quiet today though. Yeah, so let's have another walk around the other side. So Skyline Eats, I'll show you that more inside later, but they've got 3 new catering outlets. I'll point out to you later. When we go inside, I'll point it out to you later, and we'll go through that a little bit more. So we're just coming round to, those of you who may remember, there was a little football pitch right in front of me where I'm heading to now. There used to be a little football pitch and a little stadium as well. That's recently been ripped out. And they've relocated a few of the fairground rides to here. Now, the canopy you see in front of you is brand spanking new. That only went up a few months ago, so that is brand spanking new. And I believe, I might be wrong, but I believe their intentions are to move one or two more of the rides over to here. But right, apologies for that. I am having phone issues, so there may be little jumps throughout this film. I will stick it all together and edit it, but there might be little jumps. I'm having phone issues. I need a new phone. Who wants to buy me a new phone? Anyway, so as I was saying, this is new. This canopy is brand spanking new. Went up a few months ago. I believe they are going to relocate another ride to here from the fairground, which we will walk through shortly. Looking at the space, going to be a bit tight, so that may or may not happen. Anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to chuck a left, which I don't think I'd done last time. I'm just going to go over the little bridge into Oyster Bay. Yet again, this has been, the name of this little area has changed a few times over the years. So this will take you into the Silver Room area, an half-board area, your traditional chalet lines. What I did, which I did mention on the other video, was where the hotel is, where we just walked past. They had to knock down about 9 lines of the chalets to build the hotel. I did mention that in the last video, but there you go. I'm not going to go too far up. As I said, I'm having phone issues, and I hope I get through the video okay. So just a quick 360 of your traditional chalet lines. There you go. Right, okay, so let's go the other way. It's going to bring me out opposite the pub. Just another footnote, the skyline went up in 1998, which was the first major revamp they've done on all the camps, I think. So obviously 1998 it went up. The pub we're about to come face to face with also went up in 1998. It's changed name. It used to be called, when it was first built, it used to be called the Sun and Moon. And I'll probably get shot for saying this, but when the pub opened in 1998 during the revamp, they announced that in the pub it will be Weatherspoon prices, and it was for the first maybe year. It was, but as you can well imagine, private franchise, and the prices just went through the roof in absolutely no time whatsoever. So it's now called the Beachcomber Inn. Previously was called, as I said, the Sun and Moon. Very nice inside. I might try and get a 360 walk around in there at some point during the week. I've got plenty of time to do it. So I may be adding that on to the end of the video with the 360 tour of hopefully Studio 36, centre stage and Reds. I did do a bit of video in Reds last night, so that'll be added on to this video hopefully. So we just approach, so on the left hand side you've got the aerial adventures, there's a little go-kart track over there for kids. There's also a go-kart track here for big kids, which we'll come to shortly. So we're just coming round towards the fairground. We'll have a walk through the fairground. The new complex, which is over by the car park, the play centre. It's supposed to be opening very soon, within the next couple of months. It's supposed to be opening, but if you have a look at the previous video, still had a hell of a lot of work to do. There's a little bit of work going on here. I think it's a kids' playground, but that's neither here or there at the minute. It's supposed to be opening soon, even though they have made progress within a couple of months. It looks like they've still got a hell of a lot of work to do. So let's come around to the go-kart track and the fairground. This fairground, I've been coming here since the 90s. This go-kart track has not really changed, I don't think. I'll just let you enjoy the karts going around for a couple of seconds. So we just got to go take a little bit of a diversion. There's a pathway which has been blocked off, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a diversion, I think. I won't get lost, honest. So we're just going to do a little bit of a diversion because of that path closure. We're just going to go past on the left the Ocean Hotel, where we stayed in May. I've already mentioned about the minor food issue we had. As for the hotel, absolutely brilliant. the rooms, we had a compass room. Incidentally, when we come back in November, we have gone for the Ocean Hotel again, but with no food plan. We had the compass room, I believe it was. Absolutely brilliant. Taking into consideration that the hotel was packed in May, it was so quiet. It was so quiet. The only other downside we found was the size of the hotel, and I will give you a wide shot in a minute or two. The only other downside was there's only 2 lifts. A massive, huge, humongous hotel like this, and there's only 2 lifts. So checking in May was a bit of a nightmare, because if you can imagine a couple of hundred people waiting to get into their hotel rooms with a ton of luggage each, waiting for 2 lifts. So luckily we was on the 2nd floor in May, so we just lobbed it up the stairs. So peak times, if you intend to come and have the Ocean Hotel, just be aware there's only 2 lifts, and at peak times, and that's your checking in, that's your evenings going out, your evenings coming back. If you are on the upper floors, you might have to wait for the lift, or if you are fit, unlike me, you might want to consider taking the stairs up to your allotted floor. So just going to walk along a little bit. The little road I'm walking up is the main entrance road. Main entrance is just behind me and round the bend. See the new complex on the right. Compared with May, yep, a lot more has been done. There's still a great big hole in the middle, which you'll see in a minute. So, and they reckon it's going to be up and running, operational within the next couple of months. We'll see in November. So I'm just going to pan it round to the Ocean Hotel. There you go. So it's big, it's massive. So this is the one of the 3 hotels, as I mentioned. The oldest hotel on camp is the Shoreline, which we will come to shortly. Yet again, it's showing its age now. It went up and opened up 1998. I think I pointed out on May's video that it's looking a bit grotty from the outside. It just needs a jet wash. They just need to stick a load of scaffolding up, give it a, well, from the outside, a good old jet wash. I've seen on social media in recent months there's been issues with the rooms in the Shoreline Hotel. A few issues in the rooms, cleanliness, state of repair, etc. So we just stick it round to the left first, and the you'll be able to see the newish, opened a few years ago. In fact, I was here the actual week it opened. I was here, which I think that 2018, 19, something like that. The new Splash swimming complex. I did mention in the other video, this corner, this whole corner where the new complex is, just at the rear there's a car park, there's a large car park. that whole section used to be staff accommodation. I can hear you all shouting out, "Oh, I used to live there, I used to live there." Yeah, happy days, eh? Yeah, so the new 40 or 50 million pound swimming complex, splash. So we're just going to pan it round again. So the new play experience complex. Yeah, as you can see, there's a big hole in the middle. I don't think that's part of the experience. Yeah, we'll see how that pans out. Round the sides, we will walk around the other side in a minute. It has come on a little bit, so we'll see in November. We'll keep an eye on social media on that one, and we will see how it pans out. So we're just going to do a left towards one of the other car parks. Incidentally, there's a circus tent here. I'll try and have a walk round there later, but a circus tent has just gone up. I don't know, so it's going to be this week, but I don't think it's this week. It's happening, but I'll point that out to you when we go inside. So we're just coming round up to one of the pathways which takes you back up to the skyline, and we'll go in the skyline. And as I said, I'll probably finish the video off in the skyline as well. A lot of work over on the left there. No idea, not a clue what's going on now. Sort of doing play experience, I mean. So play experience on the right, as you can see, a little bit more work has been done. I don't think he was too happy being filmed, but never mind, eh? So we're just walking up the pathway up towards where the shops are, up to the skyline. I think I mentioned a few of the restaurants. One of the restaurants up here, the diner, which I tried a long time ago. Didn't have a fantastic experience. Seems to be always empty every time I walk past. Every time we come in, we walk past. It seems to be empty, but there you go. It might have improved. I don't know. So I think I mentioned Jack's nightclub, which used to be here on the right, just there. Point of fact, used to be the entrance there, I think, to Jack's. Told an interesting story. If you want to have a look at the previous video I done in May, I did briefly talk about Jack's nightclub. If you want to whiz back and have a look at that footage. So on the right we got the conference centre. So spot the edit break. So we got to this, I've had to start again from this section because the phone went again. So we come to this corner. As I said, last time we was here in May, this is all cordoned off. A lot of work's going on, work's now finished. Answers on a postcard, I think. There are a couple of signs up there which have been covered, so I have no idea. So yeah, again, we'll keep an eye on that one. So we're just coming around to the entrance to Reds. As explained on the last video in May, Reds back in the day used to be called the Manhattan Bar. There was also a restaurant outside here, which would have been where the skyline is now. There used to be a restaurant called Sweeney Todd's, and the entrance was outside, which is now under cover of the skyline. And it was a big restaurant, and you could actually watch a show in the Manhattan bar, which is now Red's. So that's your Red's toy shop. Toy box, yet again, as I explained in the other video, this was once upon a time the old memorabilia shop. I'll just come over, get a view of that. So yeah, so this side is all finished. What it's going to be changed into, no idea. So I'm just going to swing it round, see the other side. So as I said, lots of noisy seagulls. So the shops have always been in the same situ where the toy box is. That used to be the old memorabilia shop, as I said. So let's take a look in the skyline. We're going to walk into the skyline. I'll finish the video off in the skyline as well. I will pop round the other side, show you the circus tent for a couple of minutes, and we'll carry on. So, into the skyline, over to the right. A little something. So that's two shops in one. It's the gift shop and the memorabilia shop, if you can call it memorabilia. So we just have a walk around the skyline. So you've got a lot of amusements in here. You have got the sports bar in here, hot shots. I will take you in the hot shots a couple of minutes just to give you a quick run around what's in there. So just have a run round hot shot, sports bar. Just give you an idea what's in here. You got your bowling, you got your pool tables, you got your bar in the middle, you got your big screen TV. Also takes you into the amusement area as well over there. So I've just come outside where we started off earlier on. So over on the right you've got the few restaurants. I think one of them's normal dining plan and the other one is going to be one of the premium restaurants for your dining plans. So just put back your sight to skyline and do the other half of the skyline. I'll take you outside, show you the circus tent, which I think they're still putting up, but we'll have a look in a minute. Right, on the left, Bar Rosso. Can't go wrong with Bar Rosso. It's a big bar. It's a cocktail bar. It's at the far end on the left. I'll show you in a minute. They've got a lounge, which is where we usually end up at the end of the night, just for a last drink and a chill. Just over on the right you've got the Skyline stage, used for kids shows, but last night it was actually used for a last minute entertainment, because I'm not too sure if I mentioned it earlier on, centre stage was flooded last night, had a massive storm last night, and centre stage was closed due to a severe flooding, so they had to make alternative entertainment in about 2 or 3 other locations, which works, it worked, so I weren't too bothered about that. So Skyline stage, usually for kids shows, what as you're not. This part's the lounge, the Bar Rosso lounge. You've got a load of 3-piece suites there, leather seats, leather chairs. It's nice and cosy in there in the evenings. Sure I won't mind doing a quick 360. So that was the lounge. Just coming around to the left, you've got the booking shop where we went yesterday to book November, as you do. Firehouse Grill. Just going to cut round to the right. You've got a few kids inside rides in there, obviously, if there's, well, any time, but if there's a bit of bad weather outside, kids ain't going to get bored, and mummies and daddies ain't going to get bored either, I'm guessing. Puppet Castle. I think I walked through that in the last video. So just coming round, and I mentioned it last time, to 3 new and revamped catering outlets. So far left you've got Costa Coffee. Can't go wrong. Costa Coffee is what it is. It does what it says on the cup. Just to the right there you've got Burger King. Burger King has just undergone a revamp. It's been here for years. It has just undergone a revamp, a refurb. And as I mentioned in the last video, if I'm brutally honest, I have had a few issues over the years with the burgers. Luck of the draw. Then you got the new Subway. Yeah, again, can't go wrong with the Subway. Chopsticks Noodle Bar. Now, last time we was here, we had a late night snack as we hadn't eaten all day, because I think we was in Brighton and we come home a bit late. We hadn't eaten, we watched the show, we come out. To be fair, pretty good portions, not bad food, not bad price, so I'll give that a thumbs up. So we've come back round to the store, the memorabilia store. No change, nothing's new, limited. And here's the other side of the kids stage. So I'm just going to pop out an entrance exit which I didn't use or show in the last video. It's another little car park. It's where I usually park, funny enough. Just going to go through up to the car park through the left where the circus tent is, and we have a quick look-see at the circus tent. So I'm going to shut up for a minute and enjoy the walk. It's just a funny little story going back years ago. And it was a long time ago. You're probably talking early 2000s. As we all know, Stephen Mulhern is heavily involved with the promotion of Butlins. He's down here quite often. And years ago, early 2000s, I was here. And I think I've been to the car to get something out of the car. I'll show you where I was parked in a sec. And this little Jeep, this little Suzuki Jeep, I think it was, pulled up right next to me as I was locking the car. And who gets out of this little Jeep? Stephen Mulhern. And he was with a young lady, as far as I remember. And I just had a bit of a chuckle to myself. And he was actually appearing that night. He'd done a family quiz show, which I must admit was quite funny. So I think it was back here. I think it was roughly here. I parked just over on the left, and he pulled up there in his little Jeep. So this is another car park. If you walk through that little pathway over there, that will take you around to the gate, the seaside gate where I started the video off. So I'm just going to have a walk through, show you the circus tent. So I'm guessing this is going to be all up and running within the next week or two. I know it's become quite popular down here. I've seen a lot of video footage of the circus around the camps, and yeah, so I'll just have a quick shift here at the circus tent, walk back and finish the video off, which I must admit will be a bit of a relief for me, because as I said, I've got major phone issues and I've got to do a lot of editing, because all the video I've done today I've had to stop start about 3 or 4 occasions. Hopefully when I edit it, stick it all together, I won't be able to tell too much that I just stop. And hopefully when I do the next one, which will probably be in November, I should have a new phone. Happy days. In fact, I've actually picked a new phone out, but it's not in stock in any of the Argoses in the local area, so I'm I might have to wait until we get home. Saying that, we're going to Brighton. Hopefully going to Brighton in the morning. And if you're lucky, I might do a quick video of Brighton and stick it on as an additional video. Yeah, so I might try Argos in Brighton. And you're probably saying, why are you getting a new phone from Argos? Well, those of you who've got an Argos card will know the convenience of having an Argos card, because anything over a certain price you get 13 months interest free, and with the Argos card app you just pay off what you want over the 3, 6 or 13 months. So that's why I'm getting my new phone from Argos. So we're just walking back into Skyline. Just find an appropriate spot to stop the video. Just a shout out to another video I did for Eddie on the channel. You should find Eddie's Memories. Now, I'm with Eddie on holiday. We're colleagues. Eddie came down here, as I was saying, another edit jump. So Eddie came down here in the 80s with his family, his wife and kids, and he raked out a load of old photos of the camp. Now, from all the photos, and you'll be able to see this on Eddie's video on my channel, I knew where each of the pictures were taken, because obviously back in the 80s, 90s it was nothing like it is now, or very little. So if you watch Eddie's video, you'll be able to see the pictures he's got. And we went around the camp, virtually the exact spots where the pictures were taken, and yeah, it's an interesting look. He has got some more pictures. He has got some more pictures with him. He found some more. We are going to do an update on his one as well, so keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for that on the channel. That'd be great. And I'm just going to walk up to the end, up to the Firehouse Grill, finish off the video, which will be a relief for myself. As I said, I've had a lot of phone issues. There will be a lot of editing. Apologies for all the little jumps during the editing. You might be able to tell little jumps. Apologise for that, but hey ho. Once again, I just want to say 3.6 thousand views on the last one I've done in May. In 2 months, that's a hell of a lot of views. There's been a few interesting comments as well. Thanks for the comments. Give all the videos a thumbs up. Join the channel. Yet again, just a massive shout out to Natalie Casey for taking time out. Nat, by the time you watch this, you're probably going to be in Manchester in theatre. Break a leg, I think they say, in the acting world. Wish you all the best. See you when you get back. Catch you later.
Magic sets and become a magician yourself. You've been watching Jay and Joss. We hope you enjoyed the show.
So, centre stage, give it up for Jay and Joss! Oh, give me that nice there, give it up for Jay and Joss! heard there, you know, amazing show. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. It does mean this venue will be closing very shortly. This venue will be closing very shortly. So if you can make your way out of the exit on the right hand side of the venue, that would be amazing. If you don't want your night to end just yet, then head over to Reds. It's our free flow venue. You don't need a ticket to get in, and you've got entertainment all night long. If you leave now, you'll make it just in time for Bingo Bango, which is always a family favourite here at Butlins. And then at 9 PM we have our amazing brand new Red Coat show. So make sure you're heading down to Reds to see the new 2024 Red Coat show. Once again, this venue will be closing very shortly. Once again, if you don't want your night to end just yet, head over to Reds. You don't need a ticket to get in, and you can stay in the venue all night long. If you leave now, you'll make it just in time for Bingo Bango. And then at 9 PM we do have our brand new Red Coat show.
Is there a reason why you're filming everything?
Sorry?
Is there a reason why you're filming everything? Some people don't want to be filmed.
Yeah, it's just the actual venue.
Oh,
Do you want to have a look?
rapping. So I was thinking maybe I could rap the rules, but with rapping paper. No, not with rapping paper, like do you know what I mean? Yeah, lay a beat. Lay that beat. So that's what I'm saying. Are you ready? Too early. Yeah. Stop. Collaborate and listen. I am back with a game of radio and so yeah. Anyway, and the number is here. I call out, you need to mark, not one, you need to mark the lot. Can you do that, Rex? Yeah. And if you have a line of full hands this evening, you need to shout bingo. Can you do that, Rex? Oh, come on. Can you do that, Rex? I tell you what, we're going to have a little bit of practice. On the count of three, ready? 1, 2, 7. Oh, I brought you out. Now I'm joking, ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, and before we do get started, I have been told that I need to get you to do like a grounding promise. So everyone put your hand on your heart like this and repeat after me. Are you ready? I will keep my feet on the ground. Okay, here we go. If you and I this evening, you can take home this. It's a beach for everyone, yeah. No, it doesn't get much better than that. Because if you get the full house this evening, you can be taking home this. Anyway, Georgia, there's prizes that are in the hat, but they're a bit boring, aren't they? They are a bit boring, but do you know something? There's a lot of people that was in here yesterday, and they already know what's about to happen, so you get a practice. A practice, but what about people who weren't in here, Georgia? Because if they weren't in here, then they don't know. Because that song, they can just stand up, and show that they hear some words, and they just stand up. Your magic number.
again. This is an unexpected little clip I'm just about to film. I'm just going to add it onto the probably the tail end just before the venues. The new complex play experience. They've had a pathway closed all week, and they've just opened it. Now, the part of the pathway which they've reopened looks to me to be the main entrance. So I'm just going to do a walkabout, just a couple of minutes. There's a big hole. Just going to walk around, so probably get an idea. I'm guessing it's the main entrance or one of the entrances. They've, as I said, it's been blocked off all week. So I'm just going to walk past. Probably have to film through some fencing, but I'm sure you'll be able to get the gist. So I'm just going to chuck a left here. This is the pathway which has been closed all week, and literally this morning they've opened it up so you can actually walk through it now. So I'm just going to shut up so you can see the other side of the new build. Right, cool, that's it. So, in theory, the next 3 segments after this one should be inside Reds, inside centre stage, and hopefully, all being well, the inside of Studio 36. So, hope you enjoyed that last little segment. See you later.
So if you're on a table, there is a lovely leaflet on there telling you what your table number is. Just remember to put Studio 36. And of course that you're in Bognor Regis as well.
Never. Right, okay guys, this should be the end of the Walton Talk July 2024. I'm going to finish the video off in Studio 36, just giving an idea of how massive this place is. Just going to do a quick 360 for you. So that finishes off the walk and talk, July 2024, Butlins Bognor. Yeah, until the next time. We're back in November, apparently. So it's been a good one. So thanks for watching. Hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.